So we have a couple of newspapers in the studio. Mamavi will start with the Finder. She's looking at it now.
Yes, I am.
What stories are there?
Front page, Dr. Dampari, others transfer viewed with surprise. It was such a shock, if you like, yesterday,
I was just speaking to you about 2 weeks ago. I was wondering.
I mean, he's a fantastic gentleman, and we thought he was doing such a good job in the Greater Accra region.
The shocking thing was that before the Accra region, he was in charge of finance.
Finance, yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Director of finance, then you are about to get Accra. You are about to the Accra region. Then all of a sudden now you are commandant
of
the
Ghana Police Command and Staff College at Winneba.
Wallahi.
But nobody would even explain reasons for these changes.
Where have they sent him now?
So I think he's in Dodo or something like that.
No, his picture is here, so it means that he's somewhere else again.
Oh, so they've changed him again. Okay, so we'll be running through some of the police officers, the commanders who have been changed, you know. But for those of us in the Greater Accra region who have had some dealings with Dr. George Ekofo Dampari, he's a fantastic man. We don't know what goes on at Winneba with the Ghana Police Command and Staff College. But, you know, he was such a good commander in Greater Accra. We wish him well, by the way. Consolidate government cash with Treasury single account to avoid losses. Bank of Ghana cautiously optimistic about curbing inflation. It's got a picture of the governor, Dr. Abdul Isahaku, on the front page of the paper. Also, HIV prevalence rate increases in Upper West. Story on page 4. I'll touch a bit on it for you. But first, let's go to page 2 on this police reshuffle, if you like. It says that the transfer of senior police officers, including Accra Region Police Commander, Commissioner of Police, Dr. George Ekofo Dampari, to the Ghana Police Command and Staff College at Winneba, has been viewed with surprise. This is because Dr. Dampari took charge of Accra region just about 6 months ago. ACP Timothy Dongo Yosa replaces Dr. Dampari as the substantive Accra region police commander. Dr. Dampari is among 16 police chiefs who have been transferred with immediate effect as the Inspector General of Police, John Kodalo, makes his 3rd round of changes since he was appointed some 7 months ago. So there are a lot more you can read in the paper. This story about the HIV prevalence rate increasing in the Upper West region is also very worrying, considering the fact that in recent days we've been told that it's coming down. So it says that the 2014 Sentinel survey has revealed that the HIV prevalence rate in the Upper West region has increased from 0.8% in 2013 to 1.3% in 2014. Dr. Mushaiba Mohammed Alpha, Deputy Regional Minister, revealed this during a regional stakeholders consultative meeting on the first 90 campaign on HIV and AIDS in Wa. He noted that the location of the region makes it vulnerable to new infections as it shares borders with neighboring Burkina Faso and Cote d'Ivoire, coupled with brisk inter-boundary trade and constant movement of people across the borders. A lot more details and other stories definitely in the Finder newspaper.
Front page of the Ghanaian Times has a story. 32 boxes of ammo seized on the way to Bunkrugu, and teachers to undergo 1-year induction course. And that's on page 4. And major changes rock the police service. We have 3 MPP executive sanction for invoking cases. That'll be interesting.
Say that again. NPP executive sanction for invoking cases.
And the story on page 3 is about the 32 boxes of seized ammo. It says the police at Kintampo in the Bunafu region, they on Friday intercepted a bus loaded with 32 boxes of ammunition en route to Bunkrugu in the northern region. And according to the police, the bus was stopped following the tip-off. All right. What paper do you have? I
have your favorite, the Daily Dispatch newspaper. NPP and Muncie FM top Media Foundation for West Africa Radio Insults Survey. So you find the logos of the radio station and the New Patriotic Party, who have a lot to say, by the way, on this particular research on the front page of the paper. Usually Roland will be doing this paper, so let me do what he would have done. He would have gone to this page, so I'm here On page, which page is this?
Okay. This one is a pull-out, so you just...
okay, cool. So this is the Know Your Constituencies. We've got the Brecum East's Member of Parliament, Krowo, and Takwa in Swaim in the paper. And then, yeah, it tells you a lot more about the constituencies. So, you know, know your MPs and know the constituencies.
I can see a picture of Dr. Chum Nwama.
Yes, okay. All right, that's it for the Daily Dispatch.
Front page of the Daily Guide has a story, massive shake-up in police over Bukom Banku and JB. MPP in good shape, according to Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and then runaway robber nabbed.
So this is related to something that has happened
yeah, the paper is speculating that it's because of the two. That's why the transfers happened. That's what the paper is speculating.
Really? Okay.
It really even hasn't said it all. It just names the story without even really saying it. But they said described. He says he takes over from that is okay. Yeah, try to insinuate that. We have the Business and Financial Times. The last people we're looking at mobile money transactions hit 35.4 billion Ghana cedis. Wow, wow, wow. People are not using the regular banks again. I think the banks need to take a second look at mobile money. They need to partner adequately and see how they can integrate that into their system, because, Charlie, time is going on. BOG to offer DKM debts for sale, and Ghana broadly meets 2015 IMF program target, and this is a credit positive. Back page, we also have banks enjoying good environment. Royal Bank wins Majestic 5 Continents Award for Quality and Excellence, and SIC Insurance repositions for improved service.
All right, we're done with the newspapers now. Let's concentrate on the online portals. We're taking a look at myjoyonline.com first. 4 more ways the CIA has meddled in Africa. You can read about it at myjoyonline.com. Also on the page, you'd find Hong Kong security tightened ahead of top Chinese visit. Rapper Waisa campaigns for Nana Akufo-Addo. So Hip Life artist Waisa has disclosed the support for the NPP and its presidential candidate Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Let's move on. Joy Sports Euro Moment. So you can, check it out. AG recommends prosecution of CEO of Tamale Teaching Hospital, Aves. Storm over weather, presenter told to cover up on air. So, Roland, this lady was presenting a live weather,
And her dress flare?
No. I don't know. I think people were. This was what she was wearing, so it was probably not appropriate. People didn't
in the
like
studio there.
In the studio,
she was
on air.
Feeling the cold.
No, she wasn't cold. She was just rocking this dress, doing her job, and then people felt she was either. No. There was no mishap with the dress. So this is the outfits.
It's just too.
People thought
open.
she was just showing
too open. She's showing too much flesh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they brought her this. You see somebody's handing over something to wear on air, like on the live show.
Oh, it's live. It's live.
He made a lot of buzz. Okay, so you can read about it. It's interesting. There was another dress she was supposed to wear before this. She talks about that also in the report.
Oh, I need to read this.
Tech giants face action over hate speech. Another story you find when you go to the website.
Have you heard about in France? They now advise parents not to post the pictures of their children on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because 1, they are point of abuse, and 2, they could lead to suspicions of or intent of kidnaps.
Okay.
But in Ghana now it's a whole fashion.
Yeah. People take pride in that.
Right now, people wish their children happy birthdays on Facebook.
Yeah, it's true.
I said, wow.
Even though their children don't have
beautiful.
Facebook.
People just can't separate their personal lives from whatever they want the public to know.
Let's move on quickly. Let's do City FM Online. Let's see what they're reporting today. And then we'll do BBC. Transfer of $250 million to UBA makes no sense, according to Ken Thompson. I'll continue to raise hell for NPP. That's George saying that. government in 250 million transfer to UBA, Bank of Ghana governor. You know, this attributed to him. Mahama lied about fighting corruption, according to the NPP. Let's do BBC, but I wish we would not do the Africa page. Can we go to the main page? You know, there's the first.
So we should go to the world page.
The world page.
Let's go to the world page.
I hope the story is there. He's done a penis transfer.
Fred, let's go to the world page.
The first American to have undergone. Where's the story? It's not here.
Yeah, he had the cancer.
Penis.
I think let's go to the health. Let's go to the health page and see. How many health was
it? Was trending
health,
on BBC Radio.
Health, not health.
And they had a conversation with a man. I listened to that this morning, and I mean he is so excited.
But on your cancer.
Yeah, he got.
No,
wait, hang on, Roland. Don't say it like that. Do you know the story?
This no Media Foundation. This one is not part of.
Do you know the story very well?
Yeah.
So sit down. Let me tell you the story. He had an accident.
That's him.
Okay, cool. That's the story.
Yeah, please Man receives
Roland,
penis transplant.
Did you start the story?
Or receiving penis. Penis grad. What's the local name for penis?
This we do English. We're not. So why are you looking for the? Sure. He had an accident, and then when they were trying to fix him, they realized that he had cancer at the same place where he had the accident. So you know they had to amputate. Yeah,
he had a penis accident.
Yes, and then I don't know how that came about.
A penis got broken.
Why are you asking me? I wasn't there. I don't know.
I need to know.
A hospital in Boston has become the first in the U.S. to perform a successful penis transplant, doctors said, calling the operation a surgical milestone. Thomas Manning, who is 64, received the donated organ 3 years after his penis was amputated due to penile cancer. He's the third man worldwide to have had the experimental surgery performed.
There's this other one in England who can.
Yeah?
Now has a new one. But let's go down. Can we play the thing so that sometimes we play and we hear? Is it possible, Fred? Click on play and let's see whether we can hear the story.
Roland. What's your excitement with this one? Okay, let me read some WhatsApp messages just before we make way for Benedict. This one says, good morning, Mrs.
Fred, click on the thing. Well,
we thank you for the nice things you say. Journalists in Ghana should emulate the BBC in asking pertinent questions and demanding answers. You could see our president was about ignoring the question, but the journalists did well to put him back in line. This is what I expect journalists in Ghana. Okay, thanks for that message, but you're referring to that conversation between the BBC's Peter Okocha and our president, John Dramani Mahama, and you say that we should take a cue from it as journalists in Ghana. This one says, Marvin Roland, good morning. It's time our two major political parties are put on the right direction when it comes to issues of campaign. Should serve as real role models, since be conscious of their speeches. Bruce at Solpon says so. Roland is hoping that this can download
I'm surprised.
and then we can share.
This is the work of the devil. Now my director is saying that we should wrap up because sports is coming.
Bogolo says, Mamavi, you see the president could not answer a straightforward question posed to him on corruption. He was only beating about the bush. He must go. Bogolo, that's your opinion.
Which bush?
This one says, Roland, you're looking bright and Mamavi is looking brighter.
Thank you.
Making you guys look bright.
Thank you.
Hey,
thank you.
Really? Thank you.
No, read that one. Looking brightful.
You're looking bright. I'm looking brighter. Making us look brightful. That's the message.
Okay, let's watch the thing. I think the thing is ready now.
Particularly.
Roland?
Fred.
Okay, I mean, this is not Roland. This is not ready. I've got lots of your messages, but we'll come back and share a lot more of it just before we go. Osman from Tamale says, Mr. Roland, your lady looked very sharp this morning. Ask her if she can be what's that? Contactable?
Yes.
To you, I don't know what that means. But
contact you no can.
Oh yeah, you can. You know, there's always room for improvement. Yeah. You know what I mean. So
I know the number.
You can always contact me.
0244414125.
Benedict is up next. That's a wrong number, by the way.
Friend, now will be fine on one.